Hello Eggheads, hope you're doing well out there. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, where we bring you the best stuff for the best prices. First of all, it looks friggin' awesome. The accent color really pops. It's got red here, but you might be able to choose black, blue, gray, or purple depending on current inventory. It's got that ever more popular bucket seating design, as you can see. That's to help you feel more focused on the game. Obviously for racing games, it'll add actual functionality to your gameplay. For FPS games and everything else, it's not a functional thing, just a preference and a feel. This will be better for medium to smaller size users. Even though the chair boasts an impressive 330-pound capacity, if you are a slightly larger user, you may feel a bit restricted by the bucket seating. We try to be super transparent with you here at Newegg Now, but it will feel super good to those medium or smaller sized users, okay? The entire metal frame is ergonomically designed from top to bottom. You got head and lumbar support both right here. The headset pillow and lumbar cushion are both entirely removable. All right, that is gonna help you feel comfortable during long working days or during long LAN parties. So whether you are working, studying, or gaming, you'll feel awesome. The artificial leather feels really good. It feels good to the touch, and it's easy to clean. So I don't personally eat greasy foods or snacks while I'm gaming simply because I'd be worried food particles might hit the monitor or get into the keyboard. I'm a neat freak, so even talking about that scares me. But if you choose to do so and you spill on the chair, you'll be fine. Easy to clean. Let's talk about specific functionality here. The chair, as you can see, can rock both back and forth. The adjustable backrest means you get all the way from 90 degrees up to 170 degrees. Let me demonstrate. Here we go. Oh, that feels great. Heck, you could take a nap like this or put a projector on the ceiling and play games like that. That is friggin' awesome. You can also adjust the height of the armrests, plus obviously the height of the seat. Where is the handle? There it is. So this is gonna fit a lot of shapes and sizes. You get a 360-degree swivel. Great, so if you need to turn around and talk to someone or if you win a game for victory laps. At the bottom, you've got a 5-point base, so you will not damage floors. You will remain securely in place. GT Racing has truly given you a lot of the same features that come with chairs in the $400 range, but you get it for sub $200. You get this great look, a true bucket seat with adjustable armrests, seat height. You get a 360-degree swivel. You can recline back to 170 degrees. The floors won't scratch. The leather feels good and it's easy to clean. You get full body support. You got that lumbar and the headrest. For exact pricing, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, bringing you the best products for the best prices. Super excited to introduce to you the AOSTIRMOTOR S07-B Electric Bike today. As you can see, I've already got it assembled in front of me. It comes 90% pre-assembled in the box already, all parts carefully packaged and protected. In the box, you get the e-bike, battery charger, toolkit, and user manual. If you're in the market for an electric bike, you already know prices can go from $500 all the way up to $8,000. Pretty exorbitant prices out there. So why buy an electric bike anyway? With an e-bike, you get to combine the benefits of a traditional bicycle with the added benefits of easily climbing hills or fighting the wind. Those can make cycling quite a drag. If you have joint pain or asthma, an e-bike can allow you to experience the joy of cycling without being in pain. Get you back out there enjoying nature, either in solitude or with friends and family. The AOSTIRMOTOR S07-B is an awesome model on more of the budget end of the spectrum, yet still delivering many of the great perks that the expensive bikes deliver. Let's get into it. Okay, from the outside working in, the S07-B uses a strong and lightweight aluminum alloy frame suitable for users of height 5'4" up to 6'5" and up to about 300 pounds. It's equipped with a front light, a rear reflector, front and rear disc brakes, Shimano Outer 7 speed derailleur. You get a switch for a shock absorber. All right, suitable for more complex terrain, keeping you comfy no matter where you are. Very good. Let's talk motor and battery. AOSTIRMOTOR gives you a 750 watt high-speed brushless motor and removable lithium battery right here. Strong driving force, long endurance. This battery is a 48 volt, 13 amp hour lithium battery. Can you guess what speed you can achieve with this motor and battery combo? Many e-bikes out there can't top 20 miles per hour. So the fact that this one can do 20 miles per hour is pretty good. Just kidding! You get a top speed of 25 miles per hour. Charge the battery in 4 to 6 hours and you're gonna get 30 to 43 miles of distance out of just one charge. The variance will depend, of course, on the amount of hills and your speed. But this is more than enough power for a regular daily commute, grocery run, or just enjoying a quick frolic around nature. And also, that's only if you're using e-bike mode. All right, you get 3 modes: e-bike, pedal assisted, and normal pedaled mode. You can obviously use it as a regular bike, so you can get far more distance out of the bike if you were going to conserve a little bit of power along the way, right? Maybe pedal yourself along level terrain and then use the e-bike mode just to climb hills. All right, one charge will last you a super long time that way. All right, so quick recap so far. Aluminum alloy frame, suitable for users 5'4" to 6'5", less than 300 pounds. Charge the removable battery in 4 to 6 hours. Get 30 to 43 miles out of one charge. Speeds up to 25 miles per hour. And 3 working modes: e-bike, pedal assisted, and normal pedaled mode. Let's check out these fat tires. All right, this is pretty insane. 26 by 4-inch fat tires giving you incredible traction. You'll have absolutely no problem cruising over beach, snow, gravel, rain, dirt, sand, even ice. All right, suitable for all terrain. I don't care if you're in Alaska, Death Valley, Machu Picchu, riding in the snow, or on a beach. Your journey is only limited by your imagination, and it is not limited by these tires. Moving over to the display, you've got an SW LCD display. They even give you a USB port under the meter to charge your phone while you're traveling. Imagine that. If you've got headphones or Bluetooth headset on, you're riding along, streaming music, listening to an audiobook, or even on a conference call on the way to work, arrive at your destination, phone still fully charged. It's those little things in life, right? So nice. And that's pretty much everything I can impart about this bicycle without you riding it yourself. It's definitely a great long-term investment. Riding an e-bike can save a lot on transportation costs. It's good for the environment. It's great for your body, for your mental health. You can use the bike traditionally without power for a full workout, or use e-bike mode and pedal assist to get up those tough hills, work through strong winds, or if you struggle with joint pain or asthma. This could be a great gift for anyone who fits that description as well. Pro tip: when assembling, first attach the handlebars, flip the bike over, and install the tire. All right, that'll make the process very easy. You'll also want to loosen the bolts near the discs at the tires before attaching them. All right, so yeah, AOSTIRMOTOR has thought of a lot here. They give you a strong, durable frame, amazing tires, built for any terrain and weather conditions. You've got the lights, the brakes, the LCD with phone charging port. Really all that's left is just to get out there and have fun. Let us know what you think about this bike in the reviews and comments. For current pricing, please check the description or click that link below. The AOSTIRMOTOR S07-B Electric Bike. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. Hey everyone, it's Kenan, your trusted tech nerd for all things value-packed. Now I don't know if you have any plans in the near future to make a DIY desktop computer, but if you're going to do that, you must know that a suitable power supply is very important. And I don't know when it started, but it seems like high-power power supplies right now are all the rage. I don't know if it's because CPUs and graphics cards are just so expensive that no one cares about how much money they dish out for power supplies, am I right? I'm just kidding. But clearly, using a high-power power supply does have its benefits. Number one, it can make your expensive CPU and graphics card last much longer. Number two, it can decrease the amount of electricity you use, making you more energy efficient. And three, the other functions can bring you more convenience and stability while using it. I have here the Segotep GP Series 750-watt gold power supply. Xingu is a desktop power supply company that has been around for a long time, longer than me, and I'm pretty old. They were founded in 1986 and have a worldwide reputation for power supplies, chassis, and radiators. Now, I said before that a good power supply can make your CPU and your graphics card last much longer. This is marked with 750 watts. But how much power do we really need? I ran some tests. Okay, when browsing the web and replying to emails, a computer needs only about 60 to 100 watts. I have here that if you are going to play games or make videos, you need about 120 to 350 watts. Now we might get a little technical here, but when a power supply is at 50% load, okay, 50% load, that means that we are at peak efficiency. That means that internal temperature and stability are at peak performance. So if you're using a full set of high-end capabilities, you're playing high-res games, you're editing films, you're live streaming or whatever, choosing a 750 watt power supply is not only appropriate, but it's essential for the long-term health of your computer. Remember, a 750 watt power supply means that it can provide up to 750 watts of power, but it doesn't mean that the power consumption will remain at 750 watts. The actual power consumption depends on the motherboard, the CPU, the graphics card, etc., how they're all being used, and the power supply will only provide the amount of required power. 2. Remember I said that we can decrease the electricity expense. As I said before, when a power supply is at 50% load, we are at peak efficiency. What this means is that our power conversion rate is at its strongest, at its highest. So what does that mean? That means to output a certain X amount of power, the amount of power input required is the least. If you're still on the fence for some reason, I'll have you know that this power supply has passed the 80+ gold certification. I haven't heard of that certification. Let me explain. 80+ is recognized as one of the most stringent power-saving codes in the world, which is directly related to your monthly electricity bill. At the beginning, it was divided into 4 levels: 80+, 80+ bronze, 80+ silver, 80+ gold. Later, 2 higher levels were added, namely 80+ platinum and 80+ titanium. The 80+ gold standard used by this device refers to the power conversion rate of 87% at 20% load. If it's a 50% load, the conversion efficiency at this time is the highest, which can reach 90%. And if it's 100% full-time, full load operation, the conversion rate can still maintain more than 87%. This means that your entire setup is more energy efficient and environmentally friendly. Then you may be wondering, what are the conversion rates of the other levels? Is gold actually good, or do I need something better? Let me answer you. The most basic 80+ standard, no matter the workload, the conversion rate can reach 80%, okay? The most basic 80%. Remember, 80+ gold is 87 to 90%, depending on the load. Now, titanium standard has between 90 and 94% conversion, depending on load. Please refer to the picture for detailed comparison. As you can see, the gold metal is in the middle position. Maybe you've seen this when shopping for power supplies before. Products with reasonable prices and guaranteed quality are all basically 80+ gold certified. I don't want you to waste your money, okay? Spending tons of extra dollars for titanium standard just to get maybe up to 4% higher conversion, I don't think it's such great bang for your buck. I think we should just stick with the 80+ gold. For high power supplies, manufacturers typically add many small functions to make it more useful. There are so many here that I'm going to use my list to help us out. You've got OVP, that's over voltage protection. OCP, over current protection. OPP, over power protection. OLP, over load protection. UVP, under voltage protection. OTP, over temperature protection. SCP, short circuit protection. These features can automatically shut down your computer if the current or the temperature gets too high. Your computer will not fall to the hands of tiny mechanical failures. This power supply is also an APFC power supply. That is an active power factor correction power supply. What does that mean? This power supply not only saves power, but it also has wider voltage adaptability. so it works very stably under wide voltage fluctuations. All right, let's look inside the box. Now here we have a full module power supply, which means, whoa, nice, that we can select the cables we need individually. That makes it easier to organize within the chassis. What do I see here? Ah, the fan, the 140 millimeter super quiet fan. You will enjoy serene silence with this baby. But back to the cables. Ah, look at all these options. We have the 24-pin connector for the motherboard. We've got the connector for the SATA drive, the CD drive, and provided all these cables. Okay, check this out. We've got our motherboard cables, our SATA cables, our drive cables, whatever you need to connect inside your computer, it's all right here. Oh, here's an ancient fossil in the IT world. The famed 3.5 floppy disk. Yes, I know what this is, which means I need to go to a retirement home. You don't need to know what this is. Probably. Okay? Finally, I have to mention that compared to the power supplies of 4 or 5 or even many more years ago, they have added a very convenient switch on the external part. Okay? So now we can manually cut off power or turn power on without having to unplug a cord. Really convenient. All right, let's review. It has 80+ gold certification. It is environmentally friendly. It saves power. It has plus APFC active PFC design. It's got OVP, UVP, OPP, SCP, OCP, OTP multiple protection measures. It comes with a 5-year warranty. These features can let you use it with confidence. It's also got full modular design, an additional switch button, and a 140 millimeter ultra quiet fan. You can hardly hear any movement while this is working in standby. That's pretty awesome. This is a very valuable high-end product. 750 watts of power can be applied to almost all configurations. So whether you're browsing the web, working or playing games, making movies, you will not be disappointed. The standard for what makes a good power supply hasn't changed for many years. Invest well once and be pleased for years to come. In fact, I bet you can pass this on to your grandkids. Just kidding, you probably don't want to do that. But anyway, that's it for today. I really hope this product brings you a lot of value. Thank you, and see you next time.
So if you're a gamer or otherwise push your CPU to work hard, you might need a little extra from your CPU cooler. CPU coolers dissipate the heat from your processor and keep things running nicely. Welcome back to Newegg Now. I'm James, and today we're talking about the Vetroo V5 CPU Cooler. Now this comes with AMD brackets and Intel brackets. I'll show you what comes right out of the box here. It also comes with an Intel back plate and, of course, thermal paste. Now, in the product description, it says that this is designed to look good inside a gaming PC case, and I wouldn't argue with that. I like the white frame, I like the white fan blades, they give it a nice clean look, and of course they reflect the RGB colors nicely as well. Unlike some ARGB fans, this is not an LED ring, as you can see. It's not an LED ring light around the fan itself. The LED is actually built into the fan, and that gives the light a more subtle feeling. I quite like the look of this. Note that this CPU cooler does not ship with an RF wireless RGB remote like the one I have in my hand here, but it will respond to one. So if you already have some RGB fans in your home setup with a remote controller like this one, it will fit in nicely and function on the same frequency. So let's play around a little bit with the ARGB light setup. As with other ARGB fans, you're going to have a lot of different options. I'm going to just make adjustments using this RF wireless remote control. So if I click into the auto function here, I'm going to just cycle through a few of the different modes. And you'll see once again that the light is nice and subtle in this. The light is actually coming out of the stem of the fan itself, rather than using an ARGB LED lighting ring. So here are some different ARGB light modes. You can also select static modes. We can adjust the brightness. I'm going to bring the brightness down to its lowest setting and then bring it right back up. Like other Vetroo ARGB fans, you will have 5 brightness modes, and there are also many different modes in terms of both static and moving lights. Specs-wise, it's a very capable 120mm ARGB fan with PWM function, which can automatically adjust fan speeds according to the CPU temperature for efficient cooling and minimized fan noise. It allows for dynamic speed adjustment from 800 RPM to 1700 RPM, with double-sided silicone shock-absorbing pads. Even with the fan running at full power, the maximum noise level should only reach about 30.8 dBA with airflow within 25 to 52 CFM. The Vetroo Cooler's copper base is adopted to fit the CPU nicely. See if I can give you a look at that. There's the copper base, if you can see it, underneath this sticker for its protection. Now, what's good about this is it has a good sized contact area, and that allows for better thermal conductivity. There are 5 6mm pure copper heat pipes there with 48 pieces of 0.4mm industrial grade pure aluminum heat sinks, which provide fast heat transfer, if you have a look at that, and maintain good operation of the CPU itself. If you'd like to shop for the Vetroo V5 CPU Cooler, head down to the links below in the description. We've got a lot of other cool tech and gadgets to light up your tower, your keyboard, your mouse, or desktop. Check out some of the new gaming gear we have at Newegg.com. I'm James Oliver on behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now. Thanks for watching, enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hey guys, it's Josh here with Newegg Now, where we're bringing you some of the coolest new tech products at the most affordable prices. Today we're going to be taking a look at some really useful kit that will improve your computer's performance and, well, just give it a better lifespan in general. If you're going to stuff one of the best PC cases with the latest high-end components, or if you plan on overclocking your system, you want to make sure that there is sufficient airflow through your entire system. Ideally, your choice of PC fan will help keep the noise down while in operation too, but that's often easier said than done. Today, we're going to look at a cooling fan that will help keep that all-important airflow to your computer. So let's take a look at the ID cooling case fan kit and see how it stacks up. So straight off the bat, I got to tell you that this fan kit offers fantastic cooling performance. These ARGB fans combine excellent airflow, low noise operation, and brilliant independent addressable RGB LEDs. Using 3 optimized 120mm fan blades and a PWM control, you can set the speed of the fan anywhere from 700 RPM to 1500 RPM for precise noise and airflow adjustment. Airflow can reach up to 62 CFM, and the noise level will only reach up to 26.4 decibels with full power running. It is super quiet, but still maintains that big airflow. In essence, this fan kit boasts low noise to cool the radiator, a heat sink, and a great PC case. Every piece of these fans are balanced to provide the best cooling performance with the lowest noise. We also have hydraulic bearing construction and rubber dampeners on all 4 corners of both sides to ensure quiet operation. This is a solid piece of kit, and it also looks great. Now let's move on to the 2-way RGB control. This fan kit is going to look so great in your computer as the addressable RGB lighting can sync with the motherboard. There is also a small controller which is included for non-RGB motherboards for customizing colors. The controller is right here. This controller is really easy to operate. We just need to push the M button here to change between 10 different effects. You can see some of the different effects here. You can definitely find something that is going to suit your aesthetic and your workspace. Also, we have the C button, and if we press the C button, we can actually change between different colors. This is the multicolor function, but if we change to a function like this, and we press that button, we can see that we can change between different colors. And we also have an S button. The S button changes the speed of the flash. As you can see here, we can change the speed. This package also includes 3 120mm ARGB fans, 1 fan splitter cable, 1 ARGB splitter cable, and 1 controller and a SATA power cable. So, if you're looking for a cooling fan kit to improve your PC's performance, the ID cooling case fan kit really is going to do the job. I've been Josh for Newegg Now. See you next time. Hey guys, it's Josh here with Newegg Now, where we're bringing you some of the coolest new tech products at the most affordable prices. Today, we are taking a look at a really wonderful gaming keyboard and mouse combo from MeeTion. This is a really cool and futuristic looking backlit gaming keyboard and mouse combo that is perfect for all you serious gamers out there. And today I'm going to show you all of its awesome features. So to give you a quick overview before I go into more detail, I can tell you that this is a high quality membrane keyboard with a virtual mechanical feel, configured with colorful rainbow backlights. It also supports a 19 key rollover and anti-ghosting. So it certainly looks the part, but let's take a look at some of the features in more detail. First of all, we have this wonderful ergonomic design, which is going to allow for serious comfort while gaming and working. And yes, this keyboard is not only suitable for gaming. This PC gaming keyboard has been ergonomically designed to be a comfortable typing tool for office work as well as gaming. So it is going to be a great addition to any workspace that you currently have set up. Now, let's talk for a minute about the durability of this keyboard. It is pretty durable. In fact, this thing is built like a tank. And you also don't need to worry about the inevitable coffee spill. I hope that's all you're drinking while you're working, as it can withstand liquid spill, which can definitely give you some peace of mind. So let's move on to, of course, the mouse, as we cannot forget that this is a keyboard mouse combo after all. As mentioned before, the keyboard looks really cool. And I'm going to talk about the backlit lighting in a moment. And the mouse also has this really awesome backlight to match. We have these wonderful 4-color cycle breathing LEDs that give both the keyboard and the mouse a really futuristic look. It is also going to add to the ambience of your working and gaming session environment, because let's be honest, your environment and lighting is also going to add to the experience of gaming. So how do we operate these lights on the mouse? It's pretty simple. Just press this DPI button here to switch to 800 DPI at red, 1200 DPI at pink, 1600 DPI at blue. It is really easy to use and also allows you to recognize which DPI you are using. A really smart feature, actually. The controls for the LED lights on the keyboard are as follows. It's really easy. All you have to do is hold the FN button and the backlight on and off button to change between light on and breathing mode. And if you want to change the brightness, all you have to do is press FN and the page up and page down button like this. You can even turn the light off if you want to. Now, the mouse. Much like the keyboard, it is also really durable and reliable with excellent grip and an ergonomic design which makes it really comfortable to use. The mouse wheel is made with rubber and it is muted, of course. And it is also non-slip and scratch resistant for multiple browsing modes. It is just a really smooth and solid mouse. With that, you are going to be happy with. And whether you're gaming or working, the mouse also has a beautiful surface with its skin-like coating. This gives you an effortless and smooth gaming experience. It goes without saying that this gaming keyboard and mouse combo from MeeTion is a beautiful piece of kit that is going to give a whole new vibe to your gaming or workspace. And it also has the build to give you the reliability that you need. I've been Josh with Newegg Now. See you next time.